Hey guys, running just 2 minutes late here. So beautiful Monday morning, busy weekend. I'm excited about the week and everything ahead of us, and excited about a Monday, right? That's what we got to try to at least tell ourselves. So we Monday. So my girl Ellie, who dances next to full time, she flew to Utah, and she has a clinic with Utah Valley State today, and I guess it's Utah Valley University, UVU. So she is up there, so wishing her best of luck in her clinic today with UVU. And, she's trying to make that UVU dance team, and it's kind of a big deal as far as the dance world goes. They have a really awesome dance team there at UVU. And so basically she has to go to a clinic today, and she flew up last night, clinic today, then fly home tomorrow. It must be tonight. And then she has to go back this coming weekend to tryouts. And so big week for Ellie. Other than that, I just wanted to remind you of my June 8th event. And yes, June 8th. I wanted to say July 8th, but it's June 8th. So my June 8th event, I'm bringing in my number one real estate mentor. When I started real estate 20 years ago, his name is Sensei Gilliland out of California. He's going to be speaking to us and spending a lot of time with us. Likewise, I will also. And it's going to be a really cool event. It's all day. So I've never done an all day Saturday event. This is my first time. I'm going to spend all day with anyone that would like to. And you can get information at foreclosurefreedom.co, foreclosurefreedom.co. Take a look at that. Share it with your friends, families. I would love to personally see you there and spend all day Saturday with you guys, June 8th. And just teaching you about real estate and talking about real estate and helping your business. So, and speaking of real estate, I wanted to cover a question that someone asked me recently. The question is this: how were you affected by the housing difficulties of 2007 to 2009? And take us through the highs and the lows that entailed that. So it's kind of interesting. 2007 to 2009 is actually probably a pretty good estimated time of the housing crisis as far as the fall goes, right? Oddly enough, a lot of people were losing their houses from 2007 to 2009. But depending on what industry you were in, it could have really started to affect you 2006, and it really could have killed you, absolutely devastated you, and killed your businesses in 2012. So it's kind of, what's interesting to me is just that curve of, this housing market crisis is, and the economical time period is probably remembered from 2007 to 2009, right? But that being said, it absolutely was, the biggest foreclosure market as far as all the foreclosures going was 2012. I mean, there was hundreds and hundreds of houses every single day that were scheduled to go to the auction block. Not that many sold because a lot of times they postpone and cancel, right? But what you had was in 2012, I was helping clients buy 15 to 20 houses every single day in 2012. And so that was kind of like the biggest foreclosure cleanup was that year, 2012. So it's kind of interesting that it falls or starts falling 2007 to 2009, but it takes really like 3 years to really start to clean up that mess. And so as far as how I was affected, I was affected in a lot of ways. So I started real estate in 2005. And in 2005, everyone was buying houses, and mostly from California, coming over here and just paying cash. I mean, thousands and thousands and thousands of people were buying houses. And because of so many people were buying houses, the demand was so great, better than the supply. And so it caused for a big unbalance in the market. And so when you have so much demand of people buying houses, the prices get shot up. And so these houses were were appreciating tens of thousands of dollars every single month. I mean, you could put something in escrow today and close on it in a month, and it could be worth $15,000, $20,000 more. Just crazy because the demand was so great. So that being said, you know, when I jumped in 2005, I ended up buying a bunch of rentals. You could do just stated income. Anyone and everyone could get money from banks. And that's another issue. The banks were so loose on their lending laws that they let anyone and everyone get loans. There's no way and no reason for a 25-year-old kid to be able to go buy about 10 rentals from 2005 to 2006. So I was on top of the world. I mean, these rentals, out of 10 rentals, they had an appreciation of $100,000 each. And so on paper, you know, my net worth was $1 million at 25 years old. You know, if I went and sold those, you know, I could make $1 million, but obviously you have taxes you got to pay on that. So it wouldn't be quite $1 million. Wouldn't be that exciting. And then I should have held on to that cash, everything I could pull out for a rainy day. If anyone could foresee that the market was going to fall and that we were going to be buying these houses for $30,000 that we were paying $230,000 for. And, you know, so how it affected me is I bought 10 rentals. I was on, you know, real estate's the best. It appreciated the value. There was just nothing like it. And the smart guys, they bought a bunch of properties, they increased, and then they got out because they saw it was falling. I was so busy selling people real estate that I didn't really look into the future. I just thought, this is awesome. I'm selling a lot of houses and I'm buying a lot of houses. Things are great. Well, the market falls. I actually lose all of those houses. And I didn't know what to do next. A lot of people were just scrambling. They were scrambling. They were didn't know what to do. They're changing careers. So if you're in real estate, most likely you got out of real estate. There's probably someone you know that was in real estate in 2005 that now is not in real estate. And they probably were an agent too, because they had to go get other jobs in other industries that weren't falling as hard as real estate. And so I just, you know, figured it out day to day, making $1 here day to day. Luckily, you know, I was younger in my marriage and family, and my expenses weren't as much. And we just pieced it together and figured it out. And it's another story for another time. But what happened after that was I got into foreclosure real estate, and I can share that story a little bit more, and ended up helping clients buy all of those properties that basically we sold for way too high a price that all of these people were now losing because they financially could not afford them. And now we're buying them cheaper at the auction. So kind of cool. So that's kind of how the 2007 to 2009 affected me. And so I appreciate you guys. I'm going to let you guys get back to work. Likewise, I'm going to start grinding here and answering all the text messages I just got speaking to you guys. And please look up foreclosurefreedom.co. I would love to have you there, and love to spend the day with you. June 8th. You guys have a great Monday. Let's talk soon. We'll see you.